Yeah, what's up, community? The Danger Room is officially updated. Got a futon in the biatch. Big time, man. I will be rearranging a bunch of stuff. The plan is to move those 3 D-toffs to this side of the room. I will be probably just blockading my figures altogether, but with D-toffs, it's see-through, and these are all in protective cases. So 3 D-toffs here. Futon will go over there. Okay, so everything's going to pretty much get rearranged. And then I plan on getting 5 more D-toffs right here to display a lot of my other collection that I'm still not displaying, and future collections as well. So this room will be the most amazing room ever. And as a collector walks in, will instantly come all over themselves. All right, let's play that funky intro.
Ezra, 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 Ezra.
That's crispy.
What is up, Iron Man fanatics? It is Ash Rock back with another review. This is going to be on the Revoltech Iron Man Mark 1. Now, first and foremost, got to give a gigantic shout out to Mr. Todd Ortiz. A couple weeks ago, I posted on Facebook. I asked if anybody knows anything about this figure. I seen it online. I wasn't too sure of it, and Pharaoh actually linked Rectangular, which I will be linking below, and he did a review on this figure and convinced me, and I literally bought it like 2 days later. So big ups to you. I will be again linking his channel below. Please subscribe and support. Really good friend of mine, really good dude, and well deserving of the shout out. So thanks a lot, dude. This is my favorite Iron Man armor. By far, by a long shot. I know Iron Man has like 6,000 pieces of armor. Mark 1, Mark 2. He's got the underwater armor. He's got the swim instructor armor. He's got the, I think he's got a Ron Jeremy armor of some kind, I'm sure. Which is really, really hard. See that? I just made a penis reference joke there with the armor being... Okay, anyways... But this is my favorite armor nonetheless. I love this freaking thing, dude. And by the way, if this is the first time you're watching one of my reviews, first of all, shame on you. And second of all, they're rated R. So you'll hear a lot of words like, you know, cack and boobs and ass and, of course, pussy fart. So here we go. The Iron Man Mark 1. This is the way I like to start my reviews. Nice and raunchy. Who gives a shit? Wow, I mean, this is a collector's collector. Like the person who made this is a collector. The sheer amount of details. We're gonna start off with paint apps. The sheer amount of details from front to back is absolutely amazing. Actually, let's look at the box art super quick. So this is the box art that comes in. This is the Iron Man Mark 1 box art, number 45, I guess, in the series. On the side here, you can see all the different, shows all the different points of articulation. It does not come with a booklet or anything like that. I have a lot of import figures, and most of them do come with some kind of little pamphlet or booklet that shows the different articulation. On the back, you can see there's the different art and then a bunch of language that I do not understand. I could try to translate here. Let's see what it says. Iron Man Mark 1 is a great fucking figure. Buy this shit, you son of a bitch. That's what it pretty much says. So I just translated for you guys. And then on the side here, some more talk, some more jibber jabber. And we're back. So, paint apps. My lord. Jeez Louise. Just amazing, dude. I mean, there is so much detail in this freaking figure, guys. From head to toe, detail everywhere. I'm going to start zooming in on different spots, and we'll kind of look at this figure. And we'll start off from the top to the bottom. I mean, look at that, man. All the little, you know, it's just, you know, it's beat up. It's obviously, he's been through a little bit of war, or, you know, and what's great about this armor, why I like this armor so much, honestly, guys, is that it looks like it was made in a garage, and it really was. It's, you know, obviously from the first movie, and it has that, you know, movie feel to it, and I'm not a big movie figure guy. I'm really not, but this one here, for some reason, has always... I mean, look at that little scruffle there. You know, only on that shoe, and this one here, or this boot, and this one here, it's not. You can tell different materials used for different parts of the bodies, because at the end of the day, this guy put together this with what he had, all the little pieces that he had, and this is what it looks like. So, just because on this side here, he's got a little template here covering his calf, over here he doesn't. You know what I mean? It's those little fine details on this costume that makes it so phenomenal. And then look at the back here. Look at this. The little engine in the back. The wires, I mean, come on. I mean, you cannot ask for any more detail than this. I know, you know, the Hot Toys one is a real nice one, but this one is right there with it, if not more detailed. I don't know. I mean, it's got so much going on. You know, and I'm not even hitting every single little thing on this, but look at that, all that little, you know, some parts are glossy, some parts are dull, some parts are, all of the parts are fucking amazing on this damn thing, though. Now, one more time with the head. Look at that. That's really, really neat, man. I'm so psyched about this figure, guys. You know, Stark Industries right there. So he probably made that out of some kind of bomb, you know, shell or something he used from his company. The centerpiece. I mean, look at this thing, dude. This is absolutely gorgeous, guys. I mean, this is beyond me in terms of how much detail went into this figure, man. I'm borderline speechless. I really am. But everything about it stands out. This is a figure that stands out. It looks so unique. And again, the fact that it's like a meshed up, you know, just kind of like he's like, oh crap, I gotta put he's like the like MacGyver put this together, you know, like I need a Band-Aid and a paper clip and some chewing gum and a little bit of time, and then boom, he creates this. No, that would be, wow, that'd be actually pretty impressive. But I mean, this is so freaking cool. Paint applications, 5 out of 5. If I can give it a 20 out of 5, I would. I really would. It's that well detailed. Articulation. Before I get to the articulation, he does come with 2 hands, 2 extra hands. So another left and a right. Open palm. Okay. The ones I have on right now are fists. But he does have these here, which is kind of cool. He also comes with this here, the Iron Man Mark 1. So a little plate, kind of signifying who he is. And he also comes with this little box here. Most of these import figures do come with these little boxes. I'm assuming these are for, you can put your, extra stuff in there, like your hands and your little props and things like that the figures come with. He comes with this little flamethrower, which I'll show how that works. But this is really, I should have mentioned this in paint apps, but this is really, really nice as well. And then a stand here. So again, really, really neat stuff. Let's move on to the articulation. These import figures have it's very, very different with their articulation, okay? In particular, let me zoom on just a little bit, okay? It is a little different compared to your Hasbro figures or any figures that are made here. Well, nothing's really made here. Everything's a freaking import, but that's designed here. These work more on ball joints, okay? He has a ball joint on his shoulder, which gives you full flexibility in terms of moving it around. He is, obviously he's a kind of a clunky character. He's a kind of a big, machine-looking thing, and he's very thick in different portions and stuff like that. So it can be a little tricky in terms of posability, but it's not too bad. And then it does make the clicking sound when you are moving it around, up and down. Same thing with the elbow. It's got the same kind of articulation, and it rotates around and comes around like that. His wrists do move up and down. Okay, so he's also got a ball joint there. It is limited a little bit because of all this armor and stuff like that, but that's understandable. And he's got this little piece here that comes out like that, which I'll be able to explain, and it has it on the other side as well, where his flame will be coming out. So actually, when you pull that out, that's what she said. I get excited. No, so this pops out like so, and then your little flame actually goes in there just like that. So you could have the flame coming out, and he's, and it makes more sense. It is supposed to go on the right side because it's got this little valve here, this little piece here that really gets the flame going. So, but you can put it on the other side if you'd like to, but it makes more sense to have it on this side. He's got waist articulation, a little bit of a up and down on the waist. It is also on a ball joint hinge, so that's really, really neat. And then the thighs, again, hinge, ball joint. Knees is just one single jointed knee, and then he's got a ball joint on the foot as well. And it's got the ankle rocker, which it's not really an ankle rocker, it's a ball joint. So with ball joints, you can pretty much do the ankle thing. But so cool. And again, it does snap when it goes up and down. Really, really nice with the up and down. Articulation, I'm going to give him a 5 out of 5 as well. I think that for the size of the figure and the different, how much is going on with this figure, it's really, really refreshing to see that kind of articulation on a figure. Final score, guys, 5 out of 5. I highly recommend this if you're a collector. Now we'll do a quick size comparison. This is the Marvel Universe, or I'm sorry, the Iron Man from the Iron Man 2 line, the Mark 1. Which is one of my favorite figures out of it is my favorite figure in the Iron Man armor again. And this one too, I mean, so much detail went into this as well for this little figure. But compared to this guy, it really is it's completely overshadowed because of how much detail went into this mammoth of a figure. And then I'll compare it to the Mark 6. This is the Mark 6 that came out by SH Figure Arts. So he's a little bit taller, just a little bit, but still very, very nice in terms of the comparisons. And as cool as this figure is, I still like this one way more. Now, in terms of the price, guys, this figure will cost you roughly between $50 and $70, depending on where you get them. Generally, that's the kind of the flat rate for a lot of these import figures. You might get luck out and get it for 40 or something like that, but for the most part, it's between 50 and 70 bucks. I got mine for 60 shipped, so it wasn't too bad. Again, a lot of these figures are a little more expensive, and you know, it comes down to you, what kind of collector you are. And for me, I'm starting to more and more grow into the quality over quantity. You know, as Marvel Universe, man, I can't get him to stand right now. As Marvel Universe is starting to dwindle down, you know, I'm going to start focusing on, you know, spending a little bit more money for one figure rather than buy 5 regular okay figures. You see what I'm saying? So I'd rather get the detail, the craftsmanship in a figure like this, because these folks really listen to the collectors. These folks really, really pay attention to detail. They put a lot of work into their stuff. They take a lot of pride in their work. And that's kind of something as a collector, as an adult collector, I really, really appreciate. I can't tell you guys how important it is to me for someone to really look out for us. And, you know, forever, and I know I bring up the name a million times, but people like Dave Bonner are people that really look out for the collector because they are collectors as well. So whoever put this figure together, at the end of the day, is there to make money. He wants to ensure that the Revoltech company is there to make money. But they are collectors as well. For them to put this much detail in a figure is outstanding, and I highly recommend it. So if you're a collector and you really, again, for some people, they're okay with buying 5 figures at $9.99, 5 okay figures at $9.99, or decent figures, or some even great figures. But here you're guaranteed a great figure, and for the price, it is a little pricey for 60 bucks, but I think it's worth every freaking penny. I highly recommend it. So there you go. Thank you guys so much for watching. As always, remember to laugh every day.
Eis hier überall. Ja,
Sogar überall drauf.
ja.
Motherfucker, fuck the fucking world, and my new band is called Siskill.
You guys have a good one. Peace.